What's up, guys? Listen.
10 years later.
Listen. I apologize.
This guy.
I apologize.
See how he left y'all hanging?
Things just couldn't go the way I wanted it to go. So it ended up being a little bit later than I wanted it to be.
A little.
Yeah. Hour late tonight. Before we did listen, guys, you gotta give us some credit though. We've did the show through no power, no Wi-Fi. We always managed to do the show. All right. So yes, it's about time. And mind you, I didn't eat dinner yet, so I'm sacrificing as well.
And why didn't you eat dinner?
Because
for your own stuff, not because of them.
Yeah, well, I still got to do my stuff. It is what it is. I mean, you know.
I'm just saying that's your own choice.
You're right. So, you know.
Not their fault. Listen, Mr. said, gaming is important, man. Us gamers have to do what we gotta do. And Mike said, hi, Anthony and Sandy. I call you cowboy.
'Cause I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
Oh, no.
All right, come on, start the show off.
And Frank said, finally, LOL. Nikki said, not that important, mister. And Mr. said, I'm sitting here eating pizza right now. LOL.
Yeah, as I got a hunger headache because I didn't get to eat.
Anyway, guys, welcome to the Sandy and this guy's show.
Anthony Show!
Obnoxious.
All right, sorry.
All right, come on, man.
All right, so let's jump right. First of all, let's just not jump in there too quick. Let's say what's up to everybody. We got Universe 7 is in the house.
Read
no.
Comment.
I said, nah, end the live and go eat, please. No, I'm not eating. My boy Frank said, hi, Mike. Say hi to your dad for me. Talking about Walter. And Mr. Overall's throwing it in my face. So, guys, we got a show for you tonight. Sandy, could you turn on your light? Give us a little bit of, it's a little dark over here, you know? I don't know if that did any bit of a difference, but hey, it's a little brighter. So.
You know what it is? Your camera's too far away.
Oh, I think my camera's in a good little spot today. You know? Here, let me do this then. So talk to the people.
Listen, I'm going to read these comments. Frank said, hi, Mike. Say hi to your dad
I read that already. Damn, I'm not paying attention.
Oh, the universe told you to go eat. You're right. You read it. I didn't hear you read Frank's stuff.
Yeah, I did.
All right,
and I said that's Walter.
So what's going on, guys? What you been doing all day? Well, actually, all week.
Yeah.
That light is so blinding. That's so unnecessary.
That's supposed to be, man. All right.
Unnecessary. Nikki said, happy October. Listen, we want to go to haunted stuff now. It's October.
Well, Nikki, you seen on my stream how I had the creepy stuff in the background. That's how I'm going to, all my streams is going to have that in the background for the whole month of October.
And Mr. said, so Sandy, how was your day? Or how has your day been? Busy with work. And then after work, well, not too bad.
I still don't have a vehicle, but I think I know what I might do. So my vehicle ended up being the ECM, engine control module. So I'm going to, the brain of the car. So apparently it's not as expensive if you just get one from AutoZone, but you have to have somebody to program the memory. So they got to swap your old memory to the new one. So Frank could probably understand that. So I'm going to see if my friend could do it for me and not charge me an arm and a leg if he just let me get the cheaper one. But if he can't let me get the cheaper one, then I'll just simply have to, you know, down the road, figure it out, get somebody else to do it. So anyway, that's what's up with me. But my week's been pretty good for the most part. You know.
Nikki said, oh boy. And Frank said, it's all a bunch of hocus. Because it's October.
Because it's October.
You've never seen Hocus Pocus, right?
No, I've never seen Hocus Pocus.
Yo, this guy never seen Hocus Pocus.
I'm a grown man.
People.
Why would I be watching Hocus Pocus?
It's a Halloween movie.
For damn children.
It's a classic.
Classic for your generation.
That's why me, Nikki, and Lori are going to see it.
I'm glad. I'm happy for you all.
Anyway, Mr. said the only Hocus Pocus I know is the 90s film.
Is that supposed to be a dab, universe? Oh, you know what I didn't get to do was put the counter up. Universe, make sure you subscribe.
Look, even Mr. said Hocus Pocus is good. He still watches it.
That's good.
You know? Nikki said it's her favorite.
I already know Nikki loves it. Also, guys, want to say it was so cool hanging out with Nikki and Frank last weekend when we did the game night. That was awesome. We played the longest game of, what is it called again?
Bigger, Blacker Box.
Yeah, what's the name of the game? Cards Against Humanity. And then we did a little bit of Book of Questions. So anyway, guys, let's get into some of these topics. We got some topics for you tonight. And
hold on. Nikki said, and video games are for children too. Yeah, she's got a point. They're for kids, but also for older people.
Well, Nikki, let me let you in on a little something. I like when people say that. Did you know the video game industry dwarfs the movie industry? The video game industry makes way more money than the movie industry. So you think only kids are playing video games?
Frank said video games for adults too, Battlezone. And Tish said, Nikki, you wow, LOL.
Right?
What's up, Tish?
What's up, Tish?
And Mr. said, show me a kid beating Resident Evil, LOL.
Thank you. Thank you. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. All right. So I don't know, guys, Kevin was supposed to be on here tonight, and he actually had a question he wanted to add. So I don't know if he's going to show up or not.
Well, look, we started so late.
Yeah, we started so late.
Probably thought you weren't doing it.
Probably thought I wasn't doing it. But guys, we still in the house, in the building. Now it's October, so I'm going to sacrifice children.
Anyhow, why don't you read Tish's comment?
All right, Tish said, hey. That's what you want me to read? She said, nah, I play video games, though. I was playing my Super Nintendo last night. Oh, that's what's up.
And Nikki said Kevin probably fell asleep waiting.
He probably did. So I'm sure he'll email me tomorrow. All right, guys. So here's something I want to go over with. Well, let's talk with something. I'm going to make this light, actually. Like, they're not going to make a big deal about it. But we were on the way to work this morning when she was driving me to work, and I heard on the radio that Pennsylvania is actually about to start doing 50% capacity for, like, restaurants and facilities. So that's kind of cool to see the direction that we're kind of going in. Right?
Until flu season.
We'll see. I mean...
Sorry, guys.
I think the flu season is just scary because the symptoms will be confused. You won't know, like, oh, I don't feel good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna think it's worse because they can't tell the difference.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you still have to be tested. So I mean, at the end of the day,
how many people really got tested for COVID?
I mean, either way, if you that bad on the flu, you think you want to go get a flu shot, they're just gonna say, well, we need to also test you for COVID. And there you go.
Mr. said, if you don't put that old dusty console down, LOL. Why he coming at your Super Nintendo?
That Super Nintendo, girl, you need to upgrade.
Anthony still got a Super Nintendo. The drawer in the living room.
So, Nikki said, do you think the COVID will go away once the election are over?
No.
No, I don't think so. I think
both the people that are in the running right now, Biden and Trump, have to make this COVID thing continue going until they find something to get rid of it. Or at least, a vaccine or something. Yeah,
what I was thinking was maybe
to control it.
Maybe they'll have a vaccine or something, maybe early 2021. And that'll help it go away a little more.
So it's funny that people just think it's all for politics. This happened before the election. Months before. This happened back in February.
Yeah, but this still was the year of the election coming up. So it was coming, So we just gotta see. I feel like though, if you look at Pennsylvania doing 50%, right? So I just feel like little by little, things are just gonna start, opening up more. The movie industry is having it hard though. They gotta figure out, okay, how do we get more people to start coming to the theaters? Like, we've been to the movies a couple times, and now it's just hard because there's nothing to go see. We got unlimited passes, but what are we going to watch? Because nobody wants to put their movies out because they fear that they won't make a lot of money.
Tish said, LOL, don't hate Mr. Donkey Kong Carnage and Mario be that ish. And Mr. said, I really want to know what you all thought about the debate, but don't want it to become controversial. You know what? That was one of our topics.
Yeah, the cool thing is the debate is on the topic, and so we might as well go right into it since you brought it up and get it out the way.
And Mr. said, Donkey Kong and Carnage, okay. And Frank said, Rampage with Lizzie. And Lala said, that debate was bull, and Trump was trying to overtalk people as he always does, and he takes jabs to get across because Biden's son had nothing to do with that conversation. And Universe said, if you think about it, all of these events started at Area 51 raid. And Mr. said, dang, Lala, not holding back. And Nikki said, the Regal here hasn't opened.
The Regal Bayou did open.
And Lala said, and the fact that law was talked about over race pissed me off. Biden answered most questions with points.
Yeah, so I don't really care about the debate, but I wanted to watch it just because of all the controversy I heard. I just didn't get a chance to go check it out.
Listen, I tried to watch it, but I was tired and not that interested.
Yeah, she fell asleep watching it. But yeah, Nikki, I'm pretty sure the Regal Bayou did open. My friend Mike, who lives on your street, I'm pretty sure he said he went to the Regal. Unless they closed.
And Mr. said, yeah, I didn't like how he mentioned his son's drug issues and how he got kicked out of school. Listen, we all know Trump is going to take the low blows and be the entertainer and talk over people. That's just his personality.
What I am surprised about is that Biden allowed him to rile him up. I didn't see it, but I heard Biden was almost as bad because he was going back and forth with him.
No, he wasn't almost as bad. He was just kind of like getting sick of Trump's low blows and over talking him, so he would over talk him too. But he wasn't as bad as Trump.
Well, from what I've heard, it just sounded like it was a mess on both sides. And I feel like I'm shocked that Biden allowed Trump to pull him to his level, because, Trump.
Nikki said, really, I never see any cars. That's because they don't have no good movies out right now.
Yeah, like he went there and said there was like one car in the parking lot. Because his thing is he still don't mess around with COVID. So for him, he want to go when it's like dead. So he was happy that, it's been dead.
Lala said, right, mister, he was taking jabs to get over. And Nikki said, I didn't see the debate. I tried to watch it. You know what the problem is? Politics are a little like... Well, here's the funny thing. I work with it all day. So to me, I'm just like... I hear about questions and people talk about it all day when they call. So, like, I hear enough where I don't even really need to watch it. To be honest with you. It's just not that interesting when I go to watch it. But it was crazy how they went back and forth.
Yeah, I mean...
And the personal stuff about Biden's son was not.
I only want to see it just because I actually want to see how Biden responded. I'm curious. I perceive that I would know how Trump's going to act. So Trump is Trump. So I don't even blame Trump because Trump is Trump. Whoever got a problem with him, you guys just, for me, I feel like it's silly if you're shocked, right? Because he's just who he is, right? But Biden, I'm curious because, he has, he's been in politics for a long time. I want to see what he had to say and how he got, how far he got pulled away from.
Tish said Biden wasn't as bad as Trump. Hold on. Biden wasn't as bad. Trump was talking about his son and stuff that wasn't relevant and it wasn't right. And Universe said that was very unprofessional on Trump's end. Biden was heated because Trump got him where it hurt his kids. That is very childish. That's true. He went for personal issues, not even politics.
Yeah.
And Nikki said, I'm not into politics, but the debates are fun. And Frank said, Trump puts me to sleep. And Lala said, then when he talked about race, Trump stated that he helped more blacks than Lincoln, that threw me through a loop. And Mr. said, I'm going to be honest, Biden seems like he has dementia to me.
What about the thing where they said, I heard that they said Trump was like to the I guess the racist group, he was like
like the KKK stuff.
He was like stand back but be ready or something like that. So people was like
some group.
Yeah, people was like, whoa, he's making it sound like he's telling them just get ready.
Like he's racist.
Something like that. But I don't know, man. I feel like politics is like a sport. You have your favorite team and you follow them. And it's people who are fanboys that follow them no matter what, good or bad. So I feel like you could be into politics, just have your own mind. Don't let it overtake you, you know. Where I look at it.
And Mr. said, stand by. Oh.
Yeah, I mean.
And Nikki said, I gotta see if I can find it online. It's on YouTube, Nikki.
Yeah, it's on everything. Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't want to get too deep into the politics. I work with it all day, but I feel like they both, you know what's sad is you want to pick one or the other because you want to vote, okay? And I work in politics, so I'm not going to tell you like, oh, this one's better than that one, or this one's the greatest, or whatever. But I feel like you just gotta pick the lesser evil. So whatever that is for you.
I just think, forget personalities, right?
Who's gonna be more in charge of running things smoothly?
Right, that's it. Yeah, who's gonna who seem like they're gonna have the better policies that's gonna benefit?
Well, if you want to go that route, I would say the more politician-like person. Trump is more the businessman.
Maybe, but he got some good numbers though.
And let's see.
Nikki said, "I gotta see."
I read that. I told her it's on YouTube. So Mr. said it should still be on YouTube, and Lala said, yeah, he said law was more important than race. Political helps me to vote as well, and it's important to do so, y'all. And Mr. said, no president can change your life. Only you can at the end of the day. And Lala said, facts, mister. And look, Kevin.
Oh, man.
Kevin's eating while chatting. That's a long screening, Kevin.
Right.
And he said Trump behaved like an ass.
Hey, Kevin, I'm glad to see you jumped on. Sorry that we're running a little bit late. I apologize. I had a lot of streaming to do. I came straight home and jumped on one stream for Stadia Source, your number one source for Stadia news and reviews. And then after that, I had to do my own stream. And then after that, here we are. So apologize to everybody. Apologize to you, Kevin.
Lala said he needs to get rid of that tan. How he more orange than his opponent? LOL. Biden ain't good. Yeah, Trump definitely always had that fake tan.
Yeah.
And Universe said no cursing in this live, sir. And Kevin said Anthony made me go to DQ and get a Putin.
I'll put that on me. So Kevin actually had something we were gonna go over, and then we do have
and Nikki said Trump has a spray tan. He sure does. The orange one. The orangest one you could get.
Right. So
and Lala said, wait, Kev, I just seen your name. LOL. Lala, I read his name out loud, girl. Get it together.
So should we get into Kevin's thing, or should we do Daisy Duke? Or what you guys tell us? Kevin has a topic.
I feel like it's too early for Daisy Duke.
Okay, I feel you. Well then, what about my other topic I got?
Yeah. Mr. said he has been watching your channel. You corrupted his mind.
Not me. But question, do you guys want to hear Kevin's, we want to go into Kevin's thing, or we want to go and take Kevin's thing after Daisy Duke?
And Nikki said Trump getting a spray tan with wearing a Speedo. Laughing my ass off. I would not want to imagine that. That's, yeah. And Mr. said, let's go with Kevin. And Lala said, girl, I'm smoking. Y'all got me at Mary Jane, our Sandy. Hey, do you, girl?
Right.
And she said, LOL. And then Kevin said, okay, my question I'm curious of, since we have a mix of races, Who all thinks O.J. Simpson is guilty?
So let me say this. So, and then Lala said Kevin emailed me that, and I said I would say it on the show.
Lala said, of what, Kev?
So
well,
he was wondering because I'm black. So my whole thing is that I don't really see races, right? I see people act, whether they're acting a fool, whether they're acting a nice person, whether whatever. Now, I get the whole OJ thing was a big deal because he was black. Nicole Brown was white. But I didn't look at it like that. I personally think some of the things, some of the details, it's almost hard to believe OJ had nothing to do with it. So I always thought he probably did it himself, or either he definitely was like with the person who did it when it happened, whether he was in the car or not, waiting for them to come back.
He did it.
So,
sorry guys, there was a lot of evidence.
Now my grandma, she lived through that, and I would always come home. I used to live with her, and man, she was like, "No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it." So it was interesting always having those conversations with her. But I feel like when you bring up race, you typically people are speaking with emotions and not logic, and I try to speak with logic.
Well, I'm not going by race either. I'm going by all that stuff that they said in like the courtroom that kind of made it look like, man, how did he not do it?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like all the little evidence stuff and the things they would talk about. Like I feel like, man, it's not even really about race when you see like evidence, you know. Right. So for me, I'm just like, the guy looks guilty. And he could not be guilty.
Well, yeah, because
a court of law is just somebody's, you know, you got a jury that makes a decision.
Yeah, but also the other side make it sound like people was trying to frame him as well. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He could not be guilty, but would I say that I feel he was more on the guilty side? Yeah. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think so. Just from, from everything I've heard, again, not like I was there, from everything I heard, I think so. Real quick, Mr. Urban Rule said he can't wait to tax time because he's going to get his PlayStation 5.
No, because he said Tish is going to buy him the PlayStation 5.
Oh, wow.
You missed that part.
Yeah, right.
And then
I can't wait until tax season. Lala is going to get me a PS5.
Told you. Right. And then Kevin said, that's my question. Did OJ do it? And Mr. said, LOL. Lala said, oh, guilty, but my mug is slick. I love OJ.
That's fine.
And Nikki said, I don't think he did it personally. He had someone orchestrate it. That could be true. They say that it could have been somebody else that he hired or whatever. So we all will never really know the truth besides him.
Yep,
so.
And Nikki said, in my eyes, there is no race. We all bleed the same color. See.
I don't think she meant to put it at the end.
Right.
And Tish said, especially when he went and got his memorabilia back. Right. A straight G. I would have killed the heifer too. Just saying.
Yeah, when he went to the one place and then got arrested. So he got off on it. So we all know that he wasn't convicted. So, but then years later, when people end up stealing his stuff, he went to get it back and had a gun on him, and then he got arrested for that. And they gave him some years for that because they felt, you know what, he got off potentially on murder.
Yep. And Nikki corrected her thing and said blood. And yep. Tish said, can't turn a hoe into a housewife. LOL.
Yeah, some people think she was cheating with Ronald Goldman.
Listen. Some say he was abusive. Maybe that gave her a reason to cheat. Not saying it's okay, but emotional things that happen to people make them do other things that they normally do. So nobody's really innocent. And especially if you don't know what happened in that. And then
also, I always say, don't start no one be none. So, I mean, if she was cheating and he snapped and killed her, I mean, it's cause and effect. You know, he could have been beating her, made her cheat, but then he snapped and killed her. So it sucks because everybody's to blame at the end of the day.
Well, that's why I said no single person in this world is totally innocent. We all make mistakes. We all do things we don't think we would have done. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, none of us lived in that household. So we don't know what kind of hell it was for her. If he was mentally and physically abusive, that made her go out and cheat. Who knows? Maybe he didn't do anything to her. Maybe she just felt like cheating. I don't know.
Maybe she didn't cheat.
And maybe she didn't cheat at all. Exactly.
Right.
Because who's to say she really cheated? Right. You know? Kevin said, I looked at her sister's Facebook and Instagram channel, and she is permanently messed up with what happened to her sister, Tanya. And Frank said, I agree, Nikki, we all bleed the same color. And Mr. said in Lala's ear, telling her what she wants to hear. And Nikki said, cheating is never okay. And Kevin said, probably wasn't getting her needs met. Listen, we could all say a million different reasons why somebody would do that, but there's absolutely no positive that she was definitely cheating either.
And also, I thought when she did kill her, they wasn't even together.
That's what I thought.
So that's the thing.
I thought they were separated.
Yeah, they were separated.
And he showed up pissed off, and she ended up dead. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And Nikki said, okay, I am opting out of this conversation if it's about abuse. Oh, no, we're just talking about cheating right now.
Well, him killing her.
And him killing her is pretty much, the topic. Do you think he did it? You said no. Some people say yes. We all got our opinions.
But I think what was interesting was, I think what Kevin's trying to figure out, I think he's trying to psychoanalyze everybody from their race, because that was his whole thing. It's like, oh, I hope you don't take it the wrong way because you're black, but do you think OJ did it? So I think he kind of thought maybe I was going to say, yeah, I think he didn't do it because I'm black. But yeah, again, I'm like the least race heavy person. I'm the least pro-black person you're gonna meet. I just like everybody, and I don't get in between stuff. I don't get into the Black Lives Matter. I don't get into like, oh, your kids are half Puerto Rican, you got daughters half white. Like, I just like everybody. I could care less.
Well, it's like Nikki said, we all bleed the same.
Right.
Why does color matter? I could have any color friend, any race of friend. I don't care as long as you're good to me and I'm good to you.
And my thing is, I don't let people pull me into it either. Like, I just, listen, everybody's acting crazy and flipping out because of this and that. I always try to think of the logical explanation and not just get emotional and be like, oh, well, the white cop shot the black dude. Like, I try to just hear everybody out.
Look, Tish said, nah, that fool did it. And she knew she was playing the game and got caught between two guys. But I don't care. He out and living life to the fullest. LOL. And Tish said, race ain't play no card. I watch ID all day. LOL. I love the ID channel. I haven't watched it in a while. And Kevin said, I didn't want to offend you asking you the question.
Yeah, I understand that.
He don't take offense to that.
Yeah, and it's not like we know each other that well, so I totally understand. But yeah, just know that I'm not the typical black guy that's gonna be like.
Like even Tish said, it's not offensive, Kev. Just be real and honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's it. Some topics you just gotta kind of.
Yeah, but I think it's a good topic. I mean, we never talked about it, and it's something different to talk about.
Yeah, it's definitely something that was a big deal that happened in years past, and it's cool to hear people's opinions on it.
Yeah. And you know what? And now your mama knows.
Anyway, guys, I think it's about that time.
I think it's about that time.
For Anthony
a whole lot of spending time. For me to go what?
Get on that phone and make that magic happen to the show.
All right. Hold on, guys. I told you they was in that thing just waiting for us. I could see them all. I could see Lala. She got a big head. I could see Kevin. Oh, look, he walking around with no clothes on. I could see Nikki. Yeah, that's Nikki with the cat buyer. Yeah. I told you I could see him.
Why you always up in the camera?
Because I want to see what they up to.
People can see up your nose is what they can see. Don't nobody want to see up your nose.
Listen, best thing you could ever do when you wake up in the morning before you go to night, you just look up my nose and, oh, girl, everywhere.
Don't nobody want to look up your nose.
I told you need to lock this door, girl. Man, Thursdays is off limits.
Man, Thursdays
and we
off
don't
limits.
never have no concentration in here.
Anyway, no, you see when you got these little critters that run around?
I know all about them.
And you can't control it all the time. So sometimes they open the doors and do silly things just because they want to
scratch their eyes out.
Just because they want to be seen.
Ah.
Well, that's when you crack their barrel.
Calm down, girl. You break my scratchy thing, I'm gonna crack your barrel.
Crack your barrel, Dookie.
You're gonna learn today.
Anyway, read them comments.
Girl, I ain't got my glasses on. You know I can't read them comments.
Frank said, too close. And Kevin said, I'm sitting in my shorts, pretty close, sitting in my shorts eating Putin. And Nikki said, I enjoy making friends. I don't care what you look like, where you from, or who your family is. If you're good to me, I'm good to you.
Nikki would be fun around here. If she was out in the woods and stuff, we would be out there drinking moonshine and all that stuff.
Catching abandoned cats.
Mm-hmm. And then also, you know, when we be catching them lightning bugs, just clapping them with the little jars.
Yup, put them in the jar and they light up in the little night. No?
Mm-hmm.
We used to do that when I was a little kid.
I had a lot of fun. I used to rip their little lightning things off and then put them like this and make it be rings.
You was murdering them.
You murdered them lantern flies.
Yeah, they deserve to die. They from
Well, guess what? Them lightning bugs deserve to die. I need them rings.
Anyway, Mr. said, you are so nice, Nikki. And Mr. said, I hope to one day be as nice as you. And Kevin said, good call, Nikki. And Nikki said, I get real silly when I drink, LOL. Oh, man, Nikki, but you don't drink no more.
Well, listen, Nikki ain't that nice. If you've been paying attention, Mr. Urban, well, you see that she's vicious. Nikki will come out of anywhere and just glag you. She'll crack your barrel. If you mess with Frankie Pooh.
Only if you messing with her Frankie Pooh or her family or friends.
I know, but still, she got some vengeance in her. She's like a cat that was.
She protected her family and her friends.
She act like a cat that was dipped in licorice.
Anyway, Lala said, I got a big head for you. Keep talking smack. She gonna crack your barrel.
Listen, the day I see that clown, she gonna get kicked on the ground.
She gonna crack your barrel first.
She ain't never gonna crack my barrel. Anyways.
She cracked barrels for us.
Guys, this is the point where you need to give me your numbers. So give me a number between 1 to 217. All right? Come on, I need them numbers. Hurry up now. Get them numbers out.
Just boring, but anyway, Nikki said, I am protective of my loved one.
Nikki's violent.
And Mr. said, Frank likes Godzilla, so we're friends. And Frank said, I get weird when I used to drink rum and coke. I can't imagine Nikki and Frank drinking.
I can't even picture them, either one of them, drinking something harder than root beer in a cold glass.
Kevin said, the question of the day, we were talking about Frank taking up 50% of the cooking. Did it happen? And Nikki said, Mister, I like Mothra. And Mr. said, 44 always is my daily number. And Nikki said 25. And Frank said 24.
So what's the first number?
44.
All right, let's do 40. I feel like we did that before.
And Mr. said, Nikki, I see what you did there because that's his wife, LOL. And Lala said, I love moonshine.
Dang, she going hard. Hard body. Hard to the paint. So then we do, you are offered $1 million for the following act before you are 10 pistols, only one of which is loaded. You must pick one, put the pistol to your forehead, pull the trigger. If you could walk away, you'll walk away as a millionaire. I'll do it. I'll put that gun just like this, and I'll pull that trigger.
You ain't doing nothing because I cracked the barrel.
Girl, I'll pull the trigger. Because I'll walk away as a millionaire. Girl, I'll be setter than the setter. I'll have like a couple horses, a carriage.
Anyway, Tish said 56, and Nikki said, La La, moonshine will kick my ass. And Mr. said, Wait, I picked 44 last stream. Why are you reading from the same book? LOL. He always read from that tired book.
Look, girl, hold on. Before you get to your thing, what's one of the other numbers?
25.
25. All right. Hold on, guys. Hold to your boot and your bots, because I'm going to 25.
No.
Says for an all expense paid 1 week vacation anywhere in the world, would you be willing to kill a beautiful butterfly by pulling its wings off? What about stepping on a cockroach? I will eat that butterfly. Ah! I already done told you I used to pull off the
I'll step on the cockroach.
But you want to kill the butterfly?
No, I like butterflies.
All expense paid? 1 week to anywhere?
I'm going to let you kill it and I'm going to go with you.
Man.
You the killer.
Listen, that.
Anyway. Lala said, that's how bad we want to get that damn book of nerves out the way. LOL. And Mr. said, yeah, we did that. And Nikki said, no amount of money. And Lala said, say what? I'm outside. LOL. And Mr. said, I'll pick a new number, 79. And Nikki said, 25 is my birthday. And Lala said, Nikki, LOL. And Kevin said, no and no. And Nikki said, no, I couldn't kill Mothra, pretty butterfly. And Mr. said, I can't hurt a butterfly.
So hold on, girl. What number I didn't do? What's this right here?
Nobody want to hear these.
Look at it. What is it?
You can read it 24.
All right.
A guy goes to a weight loss clinic and he says he needs to lose 20 pounds. The receptionist sends him upstairs where he finds a beautiful naked woman with a sign that says, if you catch me, you can screw me. An hour later, he emerges, sated and 20 pounds lighter. A month later, he returns and needs to lose 50 pounds. The receptionist sends him upstairs again, but this time there are 2 girls with the same sign. A day later, he comes out 50 pounds lighter. A year later, he returns and needs to lose 100 pounds. He gets sent upstairs again, where he finds a huge gorilla with the sign that reads, if I catch you, I screw you.
Guess that's how you gotta lose weight.
Guess so.
Here's an off-the-topic question. Did you get me a drink?
I ain't asking.
Did you put a drink in the fridge?
Nope, because you was over there gaming.
So hold on. So you took my card and bought yourself, did you get yourself a drink?
It came with my meal. Anyway, read the number 24.
24 said, are there people you envy enough to want to trade lives with them? Now, who are they?
No, I like my life. The only life I would trade for is like a superstar.
I trade
lots of money.
I trade lives with you because you don't took my car, got a meal, and got yourself a good old drink. When you was getting the drink, did it even?
Anyway,
let me ask you.
Lala said, should we get rid of that book? I voted. LOL. I vote aye, she said. LOL. And Nikki said, hold Gush Frank. And Nikki said, be quiet, Frank. And Lala said, Nikki, so it's these lantern bugs we night supposed to kill, but sometimes that's their destiny, LOL. And Mr. said, LOL. And Lala said, it's not. She meant not. And then Kevin said, I really like my life. Wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it.
I'm going to be Jean-Claude Van Damme when he was young.
Anyway, there was this young man.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen him, outside that store, the pickle barrel over there on the Delaware ad. You know what I'm talking about over there in the little alleyway?
Yep.
Anyway, there was this young man over there. He was showing off his new sports car to his girlfriend. She was thrilled at the speed. If I do 200 miles per hour, will you take off your clothes, he asked. She said, yep, said his adventurous girlfriend. And as he gets up to 200, she peeled off all her clothes. Unable to keep his eyes on the road, the car skidded onto some gravel and flipped over. The naked girl was thrown clear, but he was jammed beneath the steering wheel. Go and get help, he cried. But I can't. I'm naked, and my clothes are gone. He said, take my shoe and cover yourself. Holding the shoe over her pubes, the girl ran down the road and found a service station. Still holding the shoe between her legs, she pleaded to the service station, Proctor, please help me. My boyfriend's stuck. The proctor looked at her, looked at the shoe, and said, there's nothing I can do. He's in too far.
Anyway, number 79 is what was requested. So I'm going to go on and read and tally up that one. So it says, for $20,000, would you go for 3 months without washing, brushing your teeth, or using deodorant? Assume you could not explain your reasons to anyone, and that there would be no long-term effect on your career. So you could do it because you don't even go into a building, but barely ever. But me, I got to get up every day, get on my horse, Sally, and mosey on down to the wisher-washer.
Anyhow, that's a sad story.
What you mean? I'm just saying, but would you do it for $20,000?
You ain't been reading none of these comments, and they keep going up, and we don't know which one was last. So, all right, we read Kevin's, and then Mr. said, nah, my life is pretty good. And Frank said, I wouldn't trade my life with anyone. And Nikki said, I would trade my life with my brother. He has a fire pit. Scroll down. Lala said, drink your spit and hush up. LOL. And Kevin said, nasty. And Lala said, I ain't trading nothing. I'm straight. Mr. said, LOL, crazy jokes. And Frank said, LOL.
Look, girl, he ain't done yet.
Listen, there was this guy. He was just standing there in front of this girl. And he was pretty blunt. So I gave you a little warning, all right? He was blunt. He said, want to suck my dick? And the girl said, no. And he said, well, it's probably for the best. I mean, it has a label. Warning, choking hazard. And the girl said, isn't that the one they put on tiny objects?
Look, girl, you got to read after Frank said LOL.
Kevin said, never do it. And Mr. said, I work from home, so I can do it, LOL. And Nikki said, I would hire someone to take Frank to work every day. And Nikki said, I really want a fire pit. They got them on Walmart.com, and they like, I don't know, $60 or $80, depending on which one you want, Nikki. They even got some cheaper ones for like $40.
Yeah, they're very inexpensive.
Anyway, Mr. said, imagine a new viewer coming in and seeing y'all talk like this. He would be like, what the fuck? LOL. And Lala said, oh snap, Aunt having convulsions on cam, y'all. LOL. And Lala said, Mr. LOL. And Lala said, guess they will be in for a shock, because that's how we talk. LOL.
Tell them, they're going to learn today, because we don't play around. We get down.
Are you touching, Mike? Y'all never had no jokes to tell nobody. You just read that.
Jokes? I'm ready. I'm ready.
That bar
I was waiting for you. All right, so listen. It was once upon a time this beetle. And the beetle, he always went on the same path down the road. But this one day, the beetle decided to go off a whole different path. So he jumped and flew off and landed on this one tree, and then there was a cat. Now, the cat don't see the beetle all the time, but the way the beetle used to go, the cat couldn't go because he was walking through porcupines. But when the beetle decided to go to a whole different route, the cat done jumped and pounced on him, ate him up, and he was all gone. See that joke, girl? I come up with the best jokes.
What
My jokes are...
That was not a joke. That was dumb as hell.
What do you
Nobody
mean?
even know
You ain't
what
get
the
the
hell he was
punchline?
talking about. And Frank said, I want my license back. No need to hire anyone then. And Mr. said, LOL. And Lala said, Frank, you need some bus tickets or lift codes. LOL. And Nikki said, right, Lala?
Oh, man. You ain't get the punchline?
That was
the
terrible.
beetle went the whole different way, girl, and got pounced on by the cat.
Anyhow, based on statistics, the most used sexual position among married couples is doggy style. The husband sits and begs while the wife rolls over and plays dead. That was a good one, right?
That was good. Let me get you to pick a number.
83.
83. Gosh darn, let's look. Oh! Oh, no, this is something different. I thought my favorite one is 183, woman. 183. All right, 83 says, if you were helping to raise money for a charity and someone agreed to make a large contribution, if you would perform at the upcoming fundraiser show, would you?
What?
And Vendor just said she's watching.
What was the question?
Question was, if you were helping to raise money for a charity and someone agreed to make a large contribution, if you would perform at the upcoming fundraiser. Then it said, would you? And it also goes to say, just hold on for this one, if so, what would you perform? Assume the show would have an audience about 1,000.
I'm going to be myself, Daisy. Everybody love Daisy.
But what would you do?
I tell my jokes. They the funniest thing on this show. Everybody love my jokes.
No. First of all, they love my stuff.
Anyway, Mr. said, ha, 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 that was so funny. And Frank said, that wasn't a joke. And Lala said, LOL at Nikki. And Lala said, Home Depot too, but best bet is Amazon for fire pits. And Mr. said, LOL. Nikki said, depends on what I would have to do. And Lala said, they over here getting frisky, y'all. But Sandy wasn't taking the bait, y'all. LOL. Kevin said, I would need more information to decide. And Mr. said, I'm the best rapper in the world, so I just rap about random topics or words they throw at me instantly. But one day we're going to get you on the show to do a little rap.
That's right. We're going to see where you at. We're going to see if you lie where you lie and you lie where you lie. Get it? Because you lie. So that was like a rap for me. You lie where you lie, or you lie where you lie. You keep on trying, you keep on getting by. But ain't nobody doing what I'm doing, because the ruins be doing, and every time, you know, I be screwing. And you gonna mess around with it, because I'm gonna mess around with it. I'm a clown with it, because you get a clown with it and get down with it.
Stop it. Stop.
Come on, girl. I'm better. I'm way more better than Mr. Urban World.
Anyway, Nikki said I wouldn't do it. I have no talent. And Lala said, that joke was so dead. And Mr. said, you've been warned. I'm extremely good.
Listen, all them cats to be foul, Mr. Urban World, I'ma crack your barrel.
Terrible.
Well, Nikki and Frank cats that be foul, Mr. Urban World, I'ma crack his barrel. Come on, girl, that was a good one. You ain't here, girl?
Lord help us.
Lord gonna help Mr. Urban World when he try to beat me in a rap battle. Can't beat me in a rap battle.
Anyway, it says here that your wife said if this gets 100 votes, we'll try Amy. So you said, please don't vote. Her strap-on is huge and it really scares me. Big Blue. Insider. Anyhow, Nikki said, go Dookie, go Dookie, go Dookie. And Mr. said, LOL.
told him. That's my hidden talent.
I think it's time for a regular show now.
Girl, you trying to get me off with the show now? Because every time I come on, I go with showdown. Mr. Urban World want a showdown, I'm a throwdown. Oh, and God. He gonna get the bro pound. Go now.
Anyway, we ready for the regular programming. And Kevin said, nasty. And Nikki said, oh no, not the sex toys. LOL. Time for the regular show.
Time for the regular show.
Do your job.
All right, girl.
Bye, y'all.
Listen, girls and guys, I get with the rah-rah. Ain't nobody nastier or crazier than Lala.
Let me crack your barrel.
I'm good with the sticky. Ain't nobody crazier or nicer than Nikki.
This is what I deal with, y'all. What I deal with.
This what you deal with? Well, I'm tired of you. Because ain't nobody sweeter than Frankie Pooh.
Come on, man. Put the damn show back on.
All right, listen, guys. We talk to y'all later. It was good
said,
chatting with you.
Shut the hell up, Aunt. Shut the hell up. And Mr. said, laugh my ass off.
They love me. I'm going to be the next best, greatest thing.
Don't make me crack your barrel. Have you looking like Will Ferrell.
Listen, when I first met you, thought your name was Amanda. I'm going to slap you so hard, you're going to fly all the way to Canada with Kevin.
Terrible. Back to the show.
I don't want to leave now because I got something good. Coming up with my raps like I was born in the hood.
Frank said, I think that's what the back scratcher is. LOL. And Mr. said, I'm too lyrical to lose. I'll split you in half like a pair of shoes. And Lala said, Frank, LOL.
All right, let's get out of here, girl. Hold on. We're going to be right back. All right, guys, that was the Daisy and Duke segment. Thanks for tuning into it as usual. So, I got a topic for you guys.
Nikki said, LOL, Daisy keeps trying. And Lala said, Sandy, no. LOL, that one wasn't it. None of his were it either. I had to get Dookie off the air. Daisy and Duke had to go. Sandy and Anthony had to come back in and take over because Dookie was just...
Dookie
too much.
Needs to get a record deal.
Anyway, Mr. said, it's an actual fact that your rhymes were whack. I'll leave your limbs detached. Upload it to YouTube and let the fans react. Said he's doing Mortal Kombat. Leaving your limbs. Okay?
Alright, so this one is I'm trying to think where I've seen this at. Somewhere. So check it out, guys. Would you rather be wealthy and single or struggling with your soulmate? Let's have at it.
Well, it doesn't say a time limit on how long you'll be struggling. So I guess we could struggle for a little bit and then build it up together.
I think it's saying you will be. So then it don't say a timeline on how long you're going to be wealthy either.
Right. You can only be wealthy for a year. You hit the
No, I'm pretty sure it's saying the rest of your life you'll be struggling, but you'll be with your soulmate.
Listen.
Or you can be wealthy, but you'll never find somebody, so you'll always be single.
Why can't be both?
Because that's not how you pick things.
Why are you so upset over it?
Because you can't just make a decision.
Calm down, Killer. I made a decision. I said I'll struggle and be loved and happy.
You ain't say that to them.
I just said it. Anyway, read Tish's comment.
So Tish said she would eat a mean sandwich and just sit under her kitchen table.
What she said.
Oh, my bad. She said, Mr. He's slow. He knows he has the flow, the go-go.
That is not what it says.
All right. So Lala said, Mr. He's slow. he has got to go because he worse than Thelma on the Scooby-Doo show.
Next.
All right. Mr. said, Lala, stop it. Within 5 seconds, I could have your number in my pocket. Hold on. Hold on.
Kevin said.
Wait. Let me start over, right? So, Lala said, Mr. He's slow. He know he has got to go because he worse than the Thelma on the Scooby-Doo show.
Nikki said our video just ended.
What? Nah, still going. So then Mr. Herberol said, Lala, stop it. Within 5 seconds, could have your number in my pocket. Let me just check it. It says end stream, meaning it's still rolling.
And Kevin said, oh, hold on. All right. Kevin said, I'll go with the ladder.
Yeah.
And Mr. said, I'm the guy you fantasize. Lala, I got you mesmerized. I can see the look in your eyes.
And Kevin said, money doesn't buy happiness or love. Money don't buy happiness. Man, listen here. Give me enough money, I'll buy happiness. It might not be true love.
You gonna buy whores.
Why I gotta be about sex?
Because you need sex in it.
Yeah, but I don't need
So you gonna buy whores. Anyway, Nikki said, uh-oh. Okay, found it. Frank said, money doesn't last forever. And Mr. said, to answer your question, I'd rather struggle with a soulmate.
So I'll answer the question. I'm taking the money and being single.
Anyway, Nikki said, oh my God, Mr. You and Lala need to get together.
Nikki trying to be she's trying to
love match.
Yeah, right.
Matchmaker in here.
Now, what I want is people to tell me why would you choose to be broke and with your soulmate?
Because money can't make you completely happy. You see a lot of people out here that have money and they end up doing drugs or something else to fulfill their needs. Well, that's what money does to you. You have too much of it, but you don't have no love in your life, you end up being miserable.
So Mr. Irwin said, get together, Nicole, that was clever. You still rhyming?
Kevin said, single would suck. And Mr. said, now that I think about it, with money, I can see the world.
See, he's coming over to my side. Yeah, you know what it is? I think because I was married for three times and stuff, and I feel like if this didn't work out, you know, at the end of the day, I'll just take the money, man. I'll do everything I couldn't do, everything I ever wanted to do.
Mr. said, if I'm well off, I'm definitely not doing drugs. I'm sure that's what a lot of people said.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. If I'm well off, I'm sure I'm not doing drugs. I never did drug a day in my life. So
there's people out there that never did drugs in their life and got money and got hooked up to wrong people and decided to do drugs.
I'm sure, but I don't know why.
I'm not saying everybody would do that.
At 44 years old,
you, like when you have a lot of money,
44 years old, and never did a drug in my life. Like, what would I possibly be doing? Like, man, you know what? We balling out here. Let's do some coke. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, Kevin said, I keep seeing rich YouTubers doing themselves in with drugs or suicide. Oh yeah, suicide's another thing. Misery will take over, you might want to die, whatever. Listen, I'm not saying that goes for everybody. Right. You could be rich and not have any of those issues. So it is what it is.
I think what it is more, the root of it is more shallow. So somebody who decides to be rich and single is pretty much choosing
Tish
shallow.
And Mr. are still rapping. So Tish said, LOL, count them numbers and start to clock it, because that number will be lost in your pocket. And Lala said, Nikki, you better go ahead, LOL. And Nikki said, people can have all the money in the world, but you'll never know real love. And Mr. said, I'm like Ant. We can't be influenced. I know who I am. And Mr. said, I've never done drugs. And Nikki said, I'm telling you, Lala, LOL, he's got a thing for you. And Kevin said, Anthony, you've never done any drugs. How about drinking?
Never.
He had a sip of wine once.
In my whole life, when I got married when I was 18, you know, you cross your hands and go like that, I took a sip of wine, and that was it. My whole life. Never drank, never smoked, never done drugs. I never had a tattoo. The only thing I did was women. That was my only drug. So obviously, this is my third marriage. I got 4 kids.
He was a hoe.
I ain't saying that.
You slept around. You had your little moments. Be real. Sure, a lot of people have. Anyway, Lala said, hell, I'm smoking right now. Guess I'm excluded. LOL. And Nikki said, all my friends did drugs, but I never had any interest. Well.
But you was an alcoholic.
She never said she was an alcoholic.
I said she was alcoholic.
What is wrong with you?
I know her.
Why are you throwing stuff on people?
Because I know her.
Get out of here with that negative energy.
My middle eye knows her.
You don't have no middle eye.
Yes, I do.
I guess you don't know her.
Hey, Nikki, you should tell people about the Facebook page you made. Maybe some people will want to join. We got to start. Guys, anything you guys do.
Nikki said, I don't judge people. They like pot, then let them smoke it.
Yeah, I don't care what you do. So listen, we got to start publicizing things we do. Guys, throw out there what you do. Nikki, if you want some people to check out your page, let them know. Your Avon, let them know. Mr. Urban World, I believe you said you got an online business. Kevin, I think you said you was going to try to write a book and start your YouTube channel. Let's just flourish all the stuff we have, you know?
Listen, you need to start selling your Avon. Join Avon, made what? Your first couple sales and never did it again.
Bro, people still buying stuff. You don't need to know what I'm doing with Avon.
And Lala said, this combo is not for me. LOL. And Mr. said, Lala, fancy you smoking that mid. And Lala said, yes, Nikki, at least I'm legal with the card. LOL. And Nikki said, Anthony, it's called the third eye. And Frank said, I fix computers.
See? Now, Nikki, you want to tell everybody about your Facebook page you made?
And Mr. said, man, do you really want me to type what I do because I do a lot?
You and me both. Well, you know what? I don't MC anymore because of COVID. So,
I don't do kettle corn anymore.
Yeah, but I used to do weddings and stuff. School parties.
Kevin said, yep, have my book pretty much done. Just have to post the videos. All on meeting and starting relationships. And Nikki said, I have a Facebook page called We Are Psychics and more. And Lala said, no one cares. LOL.
And Lala also have her Lala's Fantasy YouTube channel.
Who's she saying no one cares to?
She's probably saying no one cares about her life.
No, I think she's talking about Mr. saying he does a lot and doing right all that.
No, I think no one cares about her life.
And Lala said, dang, we don't do that, Sandy. LOL. Well, what don't we do?
Because she's smoking, so she's a little slow with everything we're saying. So you can't follow what she's talking about.
Anyway. Guys, post your stuff. Spread the word. If you sell stuff, make stuff, or are thinking about doing something, post it up. Nikki said, I also have a Facebook page for Avon. Yes, she does. Anybody that wants Avon, you could hit up Nikki or Anthony. They both sell it together. Yeah,
Nikki, you got to show me how to do create the Facebook page through Avon.
And Mr. said, I'm working on a jewelry website with affordable jewelry that resembles the expensive pieces in the Diamond District. I work on forums, working on a Walmart-style site, etc. And Lala said, no blasting, LOL. If we goes, we're good hoes. That's what my madre always has said, LOL.
See? So Lala could understand if you was a freak or you was out there slinging your slang, okay, doing your thing, then it is what it is. She trying to put me on blast. Like you wasn't ever out there before.
I like you.
Yeah, all right. You know how they say women are better at keeping those secrets. Women are better at cheating. Women are better at being discreet.
Who says this?
People says this. Statistics.
Exactly. No. Anyway.
Let me ask you guys a question. Who do you think are better cheaters, women or men?
Kevin said, my book will also deal with domestic violence and meeting the wrong people and the consequences that goes along with that. Interesting. And Nikki said, slinging your sling. Oh my God. Laughing my ass off.
I didn't know what I was trying to say.
Listen, that's why he don't want to tell us the number. Frank, you know what I'm talking about.
Don't get Frank started, all right?
Nikki said, men cheat more. And Lala said, I get sworn in a few days. I become a notary for the state, y'all, so I'll be placing cards out. My 6th book has been started. And Mr. said, yep, I agree. And the truth is that women have side guys. They keep on standby just in case things don't work out with their current guy. They are very sneaky. Men do the same damn thing. They got them side chicks, them side hoes that be in their inbox and still wanting to.
I think it's different though.
Sit on their sling.
No, I think it's different. I think guys have girls they would sleep with that might be on the side, but I don't think guys have girls like relationship. But I think girls more have like a guy that like, all right, if this don't work out, I would date this guy. You know.
Nikki said, all right, Lala, and Lala said, nah, y'all slow. I said, we don't put hoes on blast, LOL. He understood that.
Yeah.
And Chario Man Gaming. Did I say that right?
Yeah, what's going on?
Did I say it right? He said, what's up, man? Saw you on the podcast today.
Yeah, I'm a part of Stadia Source, so it's kind of cool. But I do my own thing as well. Actually, I just did like a 2-hour stream for the Stadia October games.
Oh, and it's Chariot Man Game. Why you didn't tell me? And Lala said, yes, boo, at Nikki. And Chris B said, I'm not even about to jump in this talk, LOL, but peace, y'all.
All right, Chris.
And Nikki said, my ex was trying to get back with his ex-wife the whole 2 years we were together. And Chariot Man Gaming said, you did. And Mr. said, I got a question. I was watching the movie Castaway. If you were lost at sea for 4 years and came home to your woman, marrying a new man, and having a kid, would you forgive her?
You have to. I mean...
You were gone.
Yeah, for 4 years, I would have thought you was dead.
That's a long time to be gone.
Yeah, who the hell's still waiting around for 4 years?
And Kevin said, I've met some women who stay in the relationship until someone better comes along. Just passing time.
I think a lot of women do that, to be honest with you. I think women have more, they're stronger than guys, right? So guys, if stuff ain't going right, they'll be cheating and get caught up and stuff. But I think women could hold out longer and they deal with BS longer.
Lala said, I'm almost done dental school, y'all. Need a message? Need a massage as well. Y'all know I'm a therapist as well.
Yeah, that's right. You got to mention that. I don't think you ever mentioned that before.
And Chris, listen, Lala, I need a massage. My neck and my shoulders been killing me.
No, for real.
I'm dead serious. Not even joking. And then Chris said, 4 years is a long ass time. Nothing to forgive.
No, for real. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And Chariot Man Gaming, Stadia will keep on improving and improving.
I agree.
And Kevin said, Mr. World, I wouldn't go near her. And Mr. said, LOL, Kevin. And Nikki said, I would have waited. I believe in hope.
Now, hold up. Chris B, you're the Chris B that knows Big Mike, right? Because if so, I would like to give you a shout out for Brews with the Cruise. And if you're not him, then I give a shout out for Brews with the Cruise.
Chariot Man Gaming said, that's interesting on what you said about women being stronger.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I'm 44 years old, right? So maybe not now. I don't know. Because I feel like now women are the quick to get even and do their own thing. But when I grew up, it was like women that was going through, they stood up through a lot of nonsense and just was really good to the guy that was the bad guy out cheating, doing whatever. They was just still hanging in there, hoping that he would change, you know.
Mr. said, if I was in love, I would feel some kind of way after the 4 years. And Chris B said, yep. And Chariot Man Gaming said, they go through a lot, meaning women. And Kevin said, Mr. World, kick her to the curb and go crazy dating new women until you find the best one for you. And Chris B said, much appreciated, bro. And Nikki said, we need a girls' night.
Yeah, definitely, Chris B. Guys, you got to check out his channel. He has a channel, and he does Brews with the Crew. So they drink a little bit as they watch old school movies. So what they do is they review the old school movies as they're just chilling and drinking. So we get it, Brews with the Crew.
I thought you were saying brews like bruises. And I'm like, what? Brews with the Crews? Like, what?
Look, and then he put the fist.
Yeah, so I was like, y'all talking about they bruised up or something? Are they fighters or something? Like, what's going on with this crew? Crispy said, women bear the brunt of society, holding them to higher standards.
Yeah.
And Chariot Man Gaming said they need to choose good guys. And Lala said, yes, I would forgive them. And Mr. said, Kevin, I'm 50-50. And Chariot Man Gaming said, that's their problem.
Yeah. Guys, also, listen, we want to evolve this too, right? So any of you guys that actually want to be a guest, because we had guests in the past, we haven't had a guest in a long time. So guys, it would be really cool if anybody really want to be a guest. And you don't have to be a guest for the whole show. You could be a guest for a segment. But it would be cool if we actually had some guests on here. So you guys let me know if maybe next week it'd be cool. Somebody could inbox me, hit me up, but let me know who wants to be a guest. Chris, if you want to be a guest, that'd be cool. It could be like a 20-minute thing. Frank and Nikki, that'd be cool if we got you on here. Lala, it will be awesome to get you on here. Guys, make sure you check out Lala's Fantasy. Check out her YouTube page. It's not for anybody who's under 18 because she's talking about sexual content and helping people get their life together in the bedroom. But yeah, guys, we would definitely like to get you on here. Kevin, I know you had interest of coming on the show before, but you was thinking about it. And Mr. Urban World, I would love to have you on here as well. It'd be pretty cool.
Also, Crispy or Chariot Man Gaming, if y'all want to get in here and do something with us on our show, you wouldn't mind.
Yeah. And also, guys, check out the interviews. I do interviews, too. I just did one on Tuesday with my friend DJ Justin Love. He's a DJ, and I interviewed him. Check out the playlist on this channel, too. That's the main thing I could tell you because this channel has gaming. This channel is everything channel. It has everything you could think of. Gaming, movie reviews, product reviews, how-to videos, vlogging, shows, podcasts. It goes on and on and on. Just saying.
Let's see. Chariot Man Gaming said, sure, most definitely. Got anything else to say for this show?
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I got another. Haha, Galaxy Fold. I kind of want the new one.
Okay.
Well, Ray keep trying to get me to get it. And I did say, if Samsung was to give me at least $800 for my phone, I would get the new one. But guess what? They're actually giving $800 for the old Fold. So new one.
You paid that off already?
Probably not.
Exactly. Don't need the new one. Living above your means, man.
Listen, girl.
Get your life together.
You don't pay none of my bills, so don't worry about that.
Don't matter if you die.
Don't worry about what's in your pocket.
Die tomorrow, them bills become mine.
I'm trying to see what else I got for y'all.
Mr. said, I found your channel through Stadia. Been around since. And Lala said, sounds like my type of party, Chris. And Kevin said, how about Anthony? After I get my first video up, you can all watch it. Then after that, you can interview me. Yeah, definitely.
I got a couple people that want me to interview them as well. And my interview show is called So Let's Talk. And but I told them, make a YouTube channel first. That way, once you do your interview, then we could actually funnel people to you. You know, people who are watching it could actually go follow you and stuff. Mr. Urban actually watched the DJ Justin Love episode.
Chariot Man Gamer said LOL, and Mr. said LOL, Sandy is going to make Aunt sleep on the couch after the stream is over. And Nikki said love and light, guys. And Chariot said same here through his Stadia Avengers. Nice.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's kind of cool that you guys end up finding me over here. I know Mr. Urban World, he's seen me doing Stadia on this channel, but the Stadia Avengers has been really cool. And Chariot, I'm glad you came over. And we got to play some games together, man. All right?
Frank said, sorry, gotta go for now. What does that say?
Need TL.
Oh.
Talk to you later.
All right. Okay. Mr. said, speaking of DJ, I couldn't find his channel.
Yeah, he mostly goes on, he's on Twitch. So find him on Twitch.
And yeah. Lala said, bye, Frank. Bye, Frank.
Yeah, bye, Frank.
And Kevin said, so is your boy Justin going to take me up on the challenge?
So I actually told him about your challenge. And I sent him, I screenshotted what you wrote and sent it to him. He got busy and didn't, I ended up sending him the wrong thing. And then I sent him the right thing. He was like, where's the challenge? Let me actually see if he ever wrote me back.
Frank said to get a few things done.
So listen, why don't you tell him about the challenge, Kevin? Or you want me to just bring it up?
And Chariot said most definitely. Oh, sorry. Frank said TTFN, and then Chariot said most definitely.
Let me see if Justin is up.
Listen, we're about to have Justin on the show for you, Kevin.
This is how I do things, Kevin. Hold on. Yo, you up? So my boy Kevin just asked, is you gonna take him up on the challenge? So if you don't mind, I'll put you on speakerphone and let you tell the show what you want to do. Okay, fair enough. Well, you want me to? Well, you want? What do you want to do? Oh, you didn't? Okay, gotcha. All right. Well,
so Justin didn't get to the thing yet, guys. When he reads it and
when he
figures it out, he'll let us know.
Exactly. I'll have an answer for you by next week's episode. All right, Jay. I figure I hit you up and ask you since he asked me. All right, peace.
All right, you're putting us to bed.
How am I putting you to bed? I just asked the man
because you on the phone.
The question. For Kevin. All right, Kev. So there you go. He hasn't looked at it yet.
I might came up there to come up here.
But so Kevin had challenged my buddy DJ Justin Love to see who could lose a certain amount of weight. So DJ Justin Love on Tuesday show, So Let's Talk, he told how he actually got the surgery done so he could lose weight, and he was saying he had a certain amount he wanted to lose. So Kevin emailed me and said, listen, tell him I challenge him, and we'll see how much weight we could lose. Now, it's no rush. That's the cool thing. That's the coolest thing I think you said, Kevin. You said it's no rush. It's just whoever reaches that weight loss sooner than the other person wins. The other person wins. And you said that if you got to your goal before him, he would have to send you one of his shirts. And then if he got this goal before you, you would actually buy one of his shirts. So I thought that was pretty cool. Thank you, Kevin.
Kevin said you can mention it, Anthony, which you just did. And Kevin said you can try the challenge, which you just did. And Lala said mad. And Nikki said losing weight is tough.
Why are you mad, Lala? And also, Lala, Sandy says she need that massage. And you ain't getting paid for it. And Kevin, I was wondering, though, he got the surgery done. So do you think you could lose more weight than him knowing that he got the surgery? Because the surgery going to start kicking in, and he's going to start losing weight rapidly. So I was wondering, did you realize he actually I think he got the bariatric surgery done. So I don't know if you're having a fair fight. And Mr. Urban World said, intermittent fasting helps big time. Listen, I loved intermittent fasting when I was doing it. I chiseled up so much in 3 months. It was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys ever seen my video, but if you go on my channel, that's another thing. I have a video where I review intermittent fasting. Just look at my product review videos, and you'll see the one for intermittent fasting. And I actually recorded me starting the intermittent fasting, and in the first 3 months, how I did with it. And you'll literally see, it worked.
Listen, it's October. Who's going to these haunted things?
Oh, you're right. We got to get into it.
And where are you going? Where are we going?
I wonder. I want them to see my my haunted setup. Let me show you guys this. Sandy, you tell me you could see it in the thing. If they can see her. All right, check this out, guys. So for the month of October, this is how my setup's gonna look. So this is how my setup was today when I did my my Stadia stuff. So I got the crazy hands. So everything I do, all the shows I do, all the podcasts I do, I'm gonna be doing it with the crazy hands, the bloody hands.
Kevin said, I don't know. I will give it my best effort. And he also said, nope, not worried about it. And Mr. said, your channel has 1,000 topics, LOL. And Nikki said, my brother does that intermittent fasting. And Lala said, liquid diet works. Nikki said, is there any haunted attractions open? Yes, there is. Yeah. And Lala said, what did he have the surgery already?
Yeah, he got the surgery done a little over a month ago.
And Mr. said, we have a haunted boat ride we go through, and it takes you to the woods where zombies chase you.
That's pretty cool.
I want to go to that.
That's cool.
And Nikki said, I gave up junk food.
Yeah, that's cool. And you lost weight too.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah.
And Kevin said, Anthony, have you ever used green screens?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I have I went and bought a green screen months ago because on Zoom they had like you could use the green screens, but at the time I didn't have a backdrop. So and where I was doing my videos, it didn't work out, right? There was too much sun coming through. But now I actually got a backdrop holder. So actually just ordered a new one, came in the mail today. So yeah, maybe I will try the green screen because I have it.
And Mr. said, I'm going to fly down there this month and go to a haunted house with Joe.
Man, that would be cool. Now, I know they got haunted drive-thrus you've seen, right?
So there is a haunted drive-thru at Columbus Farmers Market.
I feel like somebody would get ran over. People like jump and like, how is that going to happen? There's people that go through these things, they run, imagine somebody step on the gas like, ah!
And then there's other stuff that's open, but they're going to do like only so many people on the hayride, and you know, there's got to be spaces in between you. And then the walkthrough stuff and all that, they're still doing that at a couple places. Yeah. So there is some stuff going on. We need to get to one.
Yeah, every year we do them. Actually, look on the channel. If you look in Halloween, I got a playlist called Halloween, and it's just multiple Halloween stuff. Matter of fact, this woman, she does our makeup every year. We usually go to a Halloween party, and she does our makeup every year. I don't know what's going to happen this year, but I mean, actually, we got masks already.
Lala said, that's not going to work. I had bariatric gastric surgery, and the weight at the beginning goes fast because we're on liquids, so it wouldn't be an even set. And Lala said, I had mine in 2012. Mr. said, I went through a haunted house one time and lost both of my shoes, laughing my ass off. And Kevin said, I just bought a large green screen. Comes tomorrow. I can't wait to use it. Super size, 8.5 feet by 10. And Nikki said, I went to Newtown, PA 1 year, Shady Brook Farms, but it's expensive. I've been to Shady Brook Farms.
Yeah.
Then we go together in 1 year.
Yeah, the place we like to go to is Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, we like Sleepy Hollow. That's a pretty good one. But yeah, they're all pretty expensive.
What?
You trying to be creepy and you didn't even look creepy.
Sounds to the Lamb, Hannibal Lecter. This mess sucked.
I was going to say, nobody would even.
Yeah, I ordered this and it took so long to come here, and I was like, man, it doesn't look nothing like
what you thought.
Yeah, and it's super big too. I feel like, geez, did I get a large?
Nikki said, I like the hay rides. I like it all.
Yeah, it's that time of year. I gotta buy me a cup. It's hot chocolate time. I haven't had hot chocolate in a long time.
You know what?
But I gotta get me a cup that I could use at work for like my tea. Here, my only problem is this might be too big for the microwave. I'm not sure. That's the thing I gotta remember. I meant to measure it or whatever, but I'll definitely take it. Why, is this brand new?
Yeah, it's brand new.
Where'd you get this from?
Dude.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'll see. I'll take it to work with me tomorrow. Yeah.
Because I have my cup that my mom got. Mine is actually glass.
Yeah, so I want something plastic.
It says, I don't do mornings, and it has Betty Boop with curlers in her hair. Isn't it cute? I gotta start making tea, man. Hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I have over 1,000 videos. And here's what's crazy. I have so many here. Let me show y'all something. So check this out, right? All right. So this is my app that I use to create videos. And watch this. These are all videos, will be videos when I'm actually got to create. So I got so many movie reviews that's just sitting here waiting to be turned into an actual video. I've been into doing a lot of streaming lately, ever since I started doing Stadia Source.
Scroll back up so we read some comments.
So I got a lot of like made up videos to do.
Mr. said, are the haunted houses you visit scary though? Like pitch black? Yeah, for the most part.
Sleepy Hollow is really good for us. We actually run and scream when we go to Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, and Nikki said, my stepson worked at Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, wow.
And Kevin said, that looks like Hannibal Lecter. It is. Mm-hmm. And Nikki said, we definitely need to do these things together. Listen, let us know, Nikki. You and Frank and me and Anthony, all go to one. And Mr. said, I'm buying eggnog coffee online tomorrow. Can't wait.
Oh, wow.
And Nikki said, I love eggnog, mister. Ugh, I don't like eggnog. But I like coquito, and I make it. If anybody wants coquito, I sell it every year. Let me know. And Mr. said, you have good taste. And Nikki said, well, thank you. And Nikki said, pumpkin spice is good too. And Chariot said, wow. And Mr. said, I like pumpkin squash. And he also said, well, pumpkin squash soup. And Nikki said, I refuse to go to Eastern State.
We went there.
We went there. It wasn't that bad.
It's actually, it's not that bad because it's more of a tourist attraction. It's so many people that it's not creepy because they'll put a group for you.
Here's the thing. She has spiritual vibes. So for her, it's probably pretty.
Well, here's what I'm trying to say. They'll send a group of you in. And then like 2 minutes later, send another group. So you're so close to other people, you never get a chance to really get scared.
And Lala said, see, I can't go to stuff like that because I got bad reflexes and got kicked out of Great Adventure one time for hitting a zombie who jumped up behind me.
She'll be the person that in the drive-thru one to run somebody over. They jump over the car.
Anyway, Lala said, I make ginger tea every morning.
Oh, Lala, that's my thing. I love ginger tea. I got so much ginger tea at work, but our kitchen closed down because of COVID. So what they did is they actually got a microwave and a refrigerator in like our actual area with the cubicles. So I
told you, Nikki is more spiritual. She said it's ridiculously haunted for real, and I can't be around either. And Kevin said, Anthony, I was looking at your boys, Justin's website, and saw some pics of you and Justin together. So how tall is Justin, and how tall are you, Anthony?
So I'm 5'5", and so Justin gotta be like 5'9", 5'10", something like that, probably.
And Mr. said, what are your top 5 favorite Halloween movies? And Mr. said, I drink herbal eye tea and green tea with stevia or monk fruit. And Nikki said ginger helps with nausea.
I'm a Friday the 13th is my top favorite killer. Well, Jason Voorhees. But I like paranormal type stuff. So, creepy stuff like The Conjuring, I think is the best. My most recent favorite, like supernatural, I guess, movie series. So yeah, I like stuff like that. I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like we love all that stuff.
I love horror movies. And Mr. said, damn, you're 5'5"? I thought you were like 6 feet, man. I'm 5. Then he said, I'm 5'6", 5'7", I mean.
See, them It's the camera. They say it put weight on you. You know.
And Nikki said Hellraiser is one of my favorite movies, and Annabelle.
Yeah, Hellraiser is one of my favorites too. Annabelle's alright. I didn't like the first Annabelle.
And Kevin said, so you probably used to X-Files, Anthony.
Yes, sir. I was a big fan of X-Files.
And Nikki said Devil's Reject series. I like those. And Kevin said used to. And Chariot said same here. Love horror movies.
Yeah.
And Kevin said used to watch.
Yeah. It's cool because we both love horror movies. It's our favorite.
Anything that's scary looking, I want to go see it.
Yeah. Whenever you see something like creepy, I love demonic stuff. I love the paranormal activity stuff. We love just like the person in the mask killing people.
Mr. said Fright Night, Halloween, Trick or Treat, Maximum Overdrive, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Hold on. Maximum Overdrive? Ain't no damn horror movie. I thought that was the movie where, no, that was Sylvester Stallone, Over the Top. I'm pretty sure Maximum Overdrive is not a horror movie. Woo! Let me find out you know about Silver Bullet. All right, Mr. Urban World, you, sir, are cool. What about Lost Boys?
What about the Connecticut one? What was it called?
Oh, the Amityville Horror?
Yep.
Yeah, those was good too. Even Ryan Reynolds did a really good job. Nikki said, I have to watch by myself because Frank hates horrors. We gotta watch it together. Remember, you and Sandy were supposed to go to movies to see part 2 of The Shining.
Yeah, I still want to see it.
And Mr. Urban said, is Sandy taller, or is Anthony the taller in the relationship? Oh, Kevin said, sorry.
I'm taller.
Yep, she got me by 8 feet.
Yep. I'm like 5'9".
And like 8. Wait. And Nikki said Killer Clowns wasn't a horror movie. Yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space wasn't really a horror movie, but that was one of my favorite movies too. And Nikki, I loved Hellraiser also. And Mr. Urban said, laughing my A off, Maximum Overdrive is when the machines came to life and murdered everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
And yeah, Mr. Urban also said Lost Boys are in my top 2. Watch it every year.
Okay. Mr. Urban, we must be around the same age.
And he said at Nikki, it's still a Halloween cult classic.
Yes, it is. I own that movie.
And Lala said, oh, got this. Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare Before Christmas, Paranormal Activity, all of them.
But wait. Isn't Nightmare Before Christmas kind of like a Christmas movie? Kind of like a Christmas movie.
No, it's based on Halloween. Jack Skellington from the Halloween.
Yeah, but it's all about
He was trying to steal Christmas. Like, make that his new holiday, but he messed it up instead. So
the premise of the movie is all about Christmas.
They even sing the song, this is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween.
In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
Exactly. Anyway. Oh, Candyman, I want to see the new one.
Yeah,
Candyman was too creepy for me, Mr. Urban World said. And Kevin said, there is some creepy movie with a clown running around attacking people. That was creepy.
I'm like, well, there's a movie called, here's was a cool movie.
What was that movie we watched?
I'm about to tell you. There's a movie called Clown, but technically they said,
cool.
Yeah, it was really supposed to be pronounced as cloying, and it's like a demon. So like the clown costume was like a demon that gets put on you. It's really cool. You gotta look it up. We watched it off of YouTube.
Yeah. And then let's see.
Nikki said the first Lost Boys was good. The Exorcist was good.
The Exorcist was good.
I forgot they made another Lost
Mr. Boys. Said LOL, and Lala said yes, the first Lost Boys and Pumpkinhead.
Ooh, Pumpkinhead was my movie.
And Nikki said Snoop Dogg's movie Bones was good.
If you don't go ahead with that. That trash.
Why is it gotta be trash?
Oh, Krampus. Oh, that was cool too. Black Christmas.
Yeah, I like Krampus and Black Christmas.
Yeah. Part 2 of The Shining was actually good. Yeah, Nikki said that too.
Yes,
we never seen it. Actually, you know what's funny? We're going to our friend's house on Saturday, and we're gonna have like an all-day horror movie thing. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool.
Did we say horror movies? I thought we just said movies.
No, I thought it was horror movies.
Maybe not.
No, I'm pretty sure it was horror movies. Because I think you first started talking about it on a post.
Movie/dinner night.
Yeah, because he even hit me up and was like, "What horror movies you want to watch?"
Okay, well that's cool with me. I'm down with horror, so I ain't got no complaints.
But you know, it's funny. I told him Paranormal Activity.
Oh yeah, look,
should be one of them.
We forgot about it.
Oh yeah, the original and the remake.
Oh, that's what Kevin is talking about. Pennywise the Clown. It. And let's see, Mr. said, Lala, you're too young to know about these movies.
Yeah, right.
And Kevin said Clown, and Lala said Blob, and Kevin said movie called It, and Nikki said, I can loan you guys Dr. Sleep, and Kevin said Stephen King clown movie called It. Yeah, I love It.
Yeah. And the Blob was good too.
Nikki said, and The Nun, she has the DVD. She was trying to give it to us, but we could watch all that stuff on Fire Stick or that other app.
Yeah. I'm about to say, we ain't used a Fire Stick in like a year.
Because you got to reprogram it all the damn time.
Because you got the thing that's better.
I think I saw
The Nun. The Nun was good too.
Yeah, The Nun was really good. The Right was
with
good.
Anthony Hopkins. One of my favorite lines in horror movies. I bring it up often. But when Anthony Hopkins said to the guy, just because you don't believe in the devil doesn't mean the devil isn't real. That was just so good. And Mr. Urban Rose said, Leprechaun goes to the hood.
That was not scary. I'm sorry. That's more like a joke.
And he said, LOL. I guess why? Oh, she said, Winchester was good. Don't know what that one is. And Kevin said 98 minutes. The hell was that? Oh, we're at 98 minutes?
Slenderman, boy. The Babadook.
Babadookie.
Babadook. Hold on, what's that?
It was trash.
No, what's that movie where it's got the girl with the hair over her face, but not
The Grudge.
Yeah, The Grudge.
Matter of fact, we never seen a new one.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, they made a remake like last year or this year. 2019. We never seen it.
So we need to start writing down movies.
Yeah.
That we didn't see yet.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the little dude on the bike want to play a game?
Oh yeah, the new Saw that's coming out. Oh. But the old Saws is pretty good too. I know people got tired of them, but they if you kept paying attention the way they intertwine all the stories. Sorry guys. And Final Destinations used to be my movie. All the crazy kills they had. Mr. Urban said, I went to a haunted house on my virtual reality headset. Oh, wow. It's getting more realistic. That's cool.
Drag Me to Hell?
Drag Me to Hell. So Drag Me to Hell is hard. It's creepy. You jump, but it's also funny as hell. So it's like, I can't take that movie too serious, but it's one of those movies I could watch over and over. And then Lala said Leprechaun in the Hood.
The Conjuring.
I mentioned that. Conjuring, man. Yeah. Kevin said Sling Blade. Oh, Nikki brought up the Toxic Avenger.
The Orphan.
Yeah, The Orphan is one of my favorite movies. Nikki said Chucky. Mr. Urban said, oh man, Final Destination was good. Part 2 with the crash on the highway. Can never forget that. Remember when the guy slid off the motorcycle and got crushed by the log? And Kevin said, a movie called Misery. The dude gets...
Oh, I know Misery.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Misery was classic.
Misery.
Mm-hmm. So y'all didn't jailbreak it once. It's jailbroken. You don't have to program it. No, that's a lie.
That's a lie. We did.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do it myself. I did it for a bunch of people.
Oh look, Mr. said the wrong turn.
Wrong turn. Yeah. out in West Virginia where my boy Ray lives. But yeah, that's not how it goes, Lala. Eventually it gets slowed down, like when you jailbreak it and then you got Cody, and then they come up with different updates. So you have to update
your movie, The Mist.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but The Mist is more like sci-fi, than like horror. Now, when I think of Wrong Turn, I think of The Hills Have Eyes. They're like the same. They're like pretty much the same movie, but like different parallels. I'm pretty sure they both was in West Virginia.
The Ring, boy.
Yeah, The Ring is my all-time favorite supernatural movie. I was obsessed with that movie. I was so into it, trying to follow the story and
Lala just said The Ring, and Nikki said Hills Have Eyes. That was a good one too.
Yeah, you're not paying attention.
I didn't realize you read that.
So I am hungry, guys. I didn't eat yet.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to start eating.
That being said,
I'm about to start eating in front of you.
I guess it's time to go.
I mean, I love this. This is awesome. I'm not even gonna bring up what Nikki said anymore. This is just a virtual hangout. It really been ever since last week. It really been like we covered our topics and then we're just chilling. But I think if we all did like a Zoom meeting with us all on boxes, that would be pretty cool. If anybody was interested in having their face seen.
That would be cool one day. Just do a whole show on Zoom.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
And then put it on YouTube.
What do you mean? We would do it live.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it would be the show. Yeah.
But, okay, guys. This guy's got to eat.
Yeah. Mr. Herbert said now I'm scared to go to bed.
And Kevin said 102 minutes.
That's how long the show been going?
Yep.
Wow. Last week we went 2 hours and something. 2 hours, 17 minutes, I believe.
Hold on, don't say 1 hour and 43 minutes.
Right, so he's doing 102 minutes. So if you do 60 minutes,
gotcha.
And then yeah. Listen, we just go 20 more minutes, we make it 2 hours.
Trying to watch Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, guys. I do want to watch Cobra Kai. It's really good if you guys haven't watched it. Look, Mr. said 103 minutes now. Nikki said dinner. And Mr. said one stream you need to go 24 hours.
Not for nothing. That's what they're about to do for Stadia this weekend. Stadia Source and this other channel. They're going to do 12 hours and the other channel is going to do 12 hours.
And Kevin said tick, 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 tick.
Boom!
Said 104.
Listen, we might have to do this show twice a week.
Yeah, a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Think about it.
You barely spend time with me.
Think about it. I've been on this laptop since I came home because I had 3 different shows. Back to back, back to back, back to back. And I still got stuff I got to figure out. There was this counter I wanted to add to this, remember? I want to add a counter, guys, to show how many subscribers I have. Guys, help me out. I want to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I think I'm at 260. Sorry, I'm at 629. And yeah, so I was going to put a counter on the video so it shows what my goal is. And, maybe people will see it and say, oh, let me subscribe.
Look, Kevin said, TikTok goes the clock. Hoo-ah, hoo-oh. And Mr. said, I'm down. And Lala said, did y'all see the movie Antebellum? That was scary.
Never did, no.
We'll have to watch that. But, all right, guys, we're going to get out of here. It was really, really fun, as always. We love you guys. Can't wait till next Thursday.
See how Sandy rushing y'all?
Listen, boy. I want to watch Cobra Kai. Nikki said, Lala, I want to see that. And Lala said, yeah, it reminds me of Lawnmower Man. LOL. And Lala said, and I think I'm finna to play.
What are you about to play? The Super Mario? All right, guys. Thanks for coming on the show. The show wouldn't be the show without you guys. Again, it's a virtual hangout, so it's all of us just having fun. Kevin, thank you for coming up with the topic. That was pretty cool. just thanks everybody for all the input, and also thank all the people who were watching and actually didn't comment as well. So I appreciate that, because there are people watching, guys, who choose not to comment. Tracy? I forgot.
Wow.
Forgot to send it to my neighbor. Whoops.
And Mr. said, I'm scared. He said, it sure is dark where I'm at. Y'all about to leave me all alone.
That's her. I was trying to hang out, man.
And look, Kevin said, catch a tick-tock on the clock.
Don't stop to the thing. All right, guys.
Love y'all. Big hugs. Thank you, Nikki.
Yep. And you know what? And now your mama knows.